Welcome back to the Adventures of Jacoby. I'm Zach the Winter Warlock with Storm Gaming Alliance, here for another episode in Skyrim. Welcome back, everyone. On the last episode, we were making our way back to Fort Dawnguard to speak to Serana. We decided to make a quick pit stop off near Mazulft, I believe, to find another Ethereum shard. We have located that, and I think it's time to go see Serana. Let's get to it. Alright, so here we are, inside the Mazulft storeroom. Down there we found the Ethereum shard. We are now up to 3 of the 4 that we need. Why does everything seem quiet? Nah, maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe it's not. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, we figured we'd stop off here to grab the Ethereum shard on our way to go see Serana, speak about the location. Now we have Oriel's bow. Pretty much we're ready to go kill Harkin. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go talk to these guys, see about an assault. But at the end of last episode, I was doing a little bit of looking around, and I think I actually know where we need to go for the final Ethereum shard. So once we get outside, I'm gonna pull that up, get through this autosave. Cool. So if we go here, yeah, it's going to be in Katria's journal. And then if we go over to where she has the map, we've been to 1, 2, and 4. I think 5 is... yeah, could be the location of the forge or something important at least, yeah, which makes sense. So, number 3 here is a question. So, I was doing a little bit of looking around, and I think we've actually been really close to it. I believe, is it this one? Yes, the Great Lift to Raldbathar. Maybe we came through that during like Blackreach or something. I don't know. We've located that, but there is... let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. You can't really see it, but I believe somewhere right around in that area is going to be... I can't really see... maybe in about here, but right in the general vicinity, yeah, right here, you can see that's Dwemer architecture fallen over. So maybe, yeah, somewhere in this general vicinity, this isn't, yeah, just somewhere south of this lake, in the vicinity of Raldbathar, the Great Lift of Raldbathar, is going to be the actual place of Raldbathar. One thing I didn't do was cross-reference the Ethereum Wars, because I haven't read this book yet in Jacoby's library. So just doing a quick search through for some of these names, I'm seeing a lot of... yeah, so I'm not seeing the names of any of the locations. This is just sort of what happened to... oh, there's Arkanthams, which sort of points us there. So there's... yeah, there is that being mentioned, but we didn't see any of the other locations mentioned here. But I do believe Raldbathar is our final destination. So actually one thing I'm going to do, I should have done this before, is we're going to go ahead and place a marker... let's zoom back down in here. We're going to place a marker right back there in this general vicinity of where it looks like there's some stuff fallen over that I'm thinking is Dwemer in nature. Now, if we look at our map, we'll get a different angle here. Let me circle around. Here's Fort Dawnguard. Turn around so you can see the whole name. So here's Fort Dawnguard, where we're gonna go. And over here is Castle Volkihar, and Icewater Jetty is going to be right behind, yeah, right there. So we have to go past this, more or less, from the general vicinity of Fort Dawnguard. I can't really get a great angle on it. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to first hit that and hit that, so we remember to do that. So we are going to head off Yeah, this should be like southeast. Yep. So we're going to head off southeast here. I'm going to see if there's a way down over here. It looks like maybe. Yeah. So we're going to continue down here. We're going to hit Fort Dawnguard. And then the idea is... I see a bear down there that I'm sure is going to give us a problem. You know what? We're going to do something that we've never done. Oh, no, I'm not going to even worry about it. I was going to kind's peace him, but really, who cares? There's his noise. There we go. 2 shield bashes and a stab, and we're good to go. I could grab that, because we do need bear pelts for somebody over in Iverstead, I believe, but I can't be bothered. Should we take this... we take this road over? Because I think this is going to try to just lead us up to a cave. I don't think it's actually going to give us a path over the mountain, but we'll see. But my thought is, obviously in-game, when you go and talk to Serana, I imagine that he's going to pretty much just be ready to rock and roll in the direction of Castle Volkihar. But that's not realistic, really. That's not really realistic. Obviously, they would have to take time to gather supplies to move a force across the country, across Skyrim. That wouldn't just happen overnight. You know, you'd kind of need to plan for that. And then on top of that, you know, to get from Fort Dawnguard all the way out to Icewater Jetty, you're probably looking at a couple of days trek, easily. I know that time and travel gets a little weird in Skyrim, but just looking at the map and relative sizes, you know, that's going to be a few-day journey. And it's going to take a few days at least to get supplies ready. That's an interesting place, but I'm going to leave it. You know, it's going to take some time. So I think what we're going to do here is kill this skeever. There we go. And basically, we're going to talk to Serana, and before, on our way out to Icewater Jetty, we are just going to hit Raldbathar. Now, I know Dwemer Ruins can be a little bit time-consuming, but I'm kind of... There we go. Get him done. But, like I said, I'm kind of justifying those extra couple of days as it is going to take the other members of the Dawnguard. Is this a wolf up here? Yep. It is going to take the other members of the Dawnguard some time to get up to Icewater Jetty. Or to even, rather, take a step back, to get ready to actually leave out of Fort Dawnguard. You know, because let's think about this, right? You need to eat, you need to rest, you need extra arrows or bolts. We've got those war dogs and the armored trolls. It's probably going to take time to get them outfitted, make sure we have food for them so they don't start eating our fellow members of the Dawnguard. So, real world, it would take some time for them to, oh, we're going to have to murder this guy.
Never should have come here. No more! I yield! I yield!
There we go. Oh, I was going to say, please don't freeze my game. We're not raising dead people. Oh god, the camera was stuck on his head. That was jarring. So yeah, we're just going to use that sort of real-world excuse here. Who cares? I'm not going to search them. We're going to use that sort of real-world scenario to justify why we aren't just going to go straight to Castle Volkihar. Because like I said, it would definitely take some time. Oh look, there's a trap out here. And I made the mistake once of letting the thing out of here. And there's like hunters around that get real mad if you do that. So we're going to let the wolf in the cage. Who's there? Oh, it's a troll. Okay. There we go. Man, lots of wildlife out today. So, oh no, and we crashed. Yep, we crashed. All right, give me just a second. All right, welcome back. We're here just outside Riften. I figured I'd walk most of the rest of the way. Pretty much the same as we experienced before, just random encounters. But yeah, as I was saying, I'll stop talking in circles. But yeah, we're going to... Uh-oh. That means there's a Spriggan nearby somewhere. Okay. Hopefully that's not a problem. But yeah, so we're gonna go talk to these folks over here, and yeah, talk to Serana, and then we're gonna hit Raldbthar. I had to reset the random map location over there because it had not saved since we were in the Mizulft storeroom, of course, which is how everything always works for me, apparently. So yeah, now it's dark, but, you know, that's alright. Yeah, so let's just get over here to Fort Dawnguard, talk to Serana and the gang, and, whoa. Mercenary? Very well kitted out. At first I thought that was the Ebony Warrior, but I was like, nah, I'm way too low level to hit Ebony Warrior. I think that's a level 80 random encounter or something like that. I don't know, I've never actually fought the Ebony Warrior. But yeah, it's definitely Dawnguard that is killing my game. Any of you who've been watching along know that I've been dealing with crashes really bad, knock on wood, really bad these past few episodes. And yeah, it's a known issue with Dawnguard. There's really nothing I can do about it, really. Where's Serana? There she is, okay. Yeah, there's really nothing that can be done. It's just a thing that happens. You can try to, like, on console and stuff, you can try to clear your system's cache, but then you're going to lose DLCs, you're going to lose updates, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and then trying to get that back, you might just run the risk of corrupting the game anyway, because it's going to be looking for information that maybe you can't get back, or whatever the case may be. It's not a situation that I'm willing to do. Yeah, it just kind of, at this point, it just kind of is what it is. There's not a lot I can do. This is going to be like the second to last chapter. I've got some stuff I want to do after this, but the LP is coming up to its end, and the crashes are just going to kind of be what they are. I'd love to be able to do something about it, but I'm not confident at all that there is anything that I can actually get done with this, so we're just gonna have to push through. Come on in. Just gonna have to push through and deal, I guess, for now, so. But yeah, it's the middle of the night, you know, it's not like they're just gonna get up in the middle of the night and start hanging out. That would be a silly thing to do. Especially for vampire hunters. I mean, they should be out at night hunting down vampires, but if we're going to travel up to Castle Volkihar, we should probably do it in the daylight if we can. So, yeah, let's get inside. It's been a long time since we've been here at the fort. I was hoping that we'll be able to make it through this and maybe get to Raldbthar today. Hopefully. Today as in real life today, as in this episode, not whatever day it is here in Skyrim, but we will see. I'm going to go track down Serene Gerard first before I talk to Serana, just so she has those schematics. Maybe that'll make a difference in the final assault at Volkihar. She'll have some time maybe to make some of those exploding bolts, I believe they are. Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's go hit Serene. Go talk to Serene. Hey.
Hope you're getting along with Serana. He'd take some getting used to.
Oh, I don't care about him at all. I'm back from Embershard from a long time ago. I've got the exploding firebolt schematic.
Oh, good. I was just starting to get bored.
Well, there you go.
Would you look at that? An exploding crossbow bolt. This should be fun.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
What do you have for sale?
I'll buy whatever you're looking to get rid of.
200 elven arrows. Oh, I must have sold you those. Yep, you've already made some. Or these are exploding steel. I don't know if you have exploding Dwemer bolt. I can't remember. Yeah, you've got nothing. You can take back your, I'm using ebony arrows and I'm getting low on them. Take this steel dagger of weariness. Well, no. Why would you even bother giving me that? Anything else? Nope, not in there, not in there. I doubt there's anything you can have. Yeah, there's nothing you can have. Gunmar, do you sell?
Cozy. What do you need? Lead,
I need some
armor,
I need some
materials?
arrows. You've got nothing for me. Alright. That's fine.
Good luck.
Thank. Alright.
I like what Eastron has done with the place. It's good to see someone else.
Eastron. Dude, it's very dark. Can you turn around here? This way?
The bow. You have Oriel's bow.
Yeah, I sure do.
I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Need your help, dude.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel.
Exactly.
But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind? Her own family?
Yep. 100%. Yep.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for.
It
Let
is.
me address the Dawnguard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
It's cool that his axe has that, or his hammer has the Dawnguard emblem there on it. Pretty sweet. Alright. Hear his little speech.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people.
Look at all of them.
Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow.
4,
The
5,
gods
6, 7, 8,
themselves
9 of
have
them.
favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawnguard! Kill the abominations! This is it!
Between the eyes for me! Send the troll after them.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar.
Cool.
Stay alert.
Yep. And then there, you know, he told us rest well, and they're all heading off. Like I said, that's a little unbelievable. Just a little unbelievable. Yeah, nothing going on there. I'd like to have anything cool back here that I could just steal, do you? No. Nope. Nope, nothing good. Yeah, they didn't even take trolls or hounds or anything. Just, got it, we're out. Oh, empty chest. Good job, Jacoby. Alright. Let us... Open in the chow hall. I just want to find a bed and fall in it. There we go. Here's beds. Can I sleep in this? Yep. It is 10:49, so let's sleep for 8 hours. Get through the night. And, let's see about getting off in the direction of Raudvathar. Maybe I'll do a time skip instead of trying to walk the whole way there on camera. That'll take a good bit. Maybe I'll just wake feeling rested. Well, that's the thing. Dawnguard War Axe. Somebody's doing something. Hey, dude. Nothing. Alright, Dexion. Alright, let's get out here. Hopefully, vampires have their way into Dayspring Canyon overnight, because for some reason that tends to happen every time we come here. But that's kind of why I wanted to sleep through the night. So we could avoid... We're about to go kill a bunch of vampires. I've slew so many out in the field, I'm kind of over it. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is, we'll get out of Dayspring Canyon. Yep, these guys are just hanging out. Are you guys left to defend the castle? Well, good luck. Keep an eye out. Come on, Serana. Serana. Serana? There you are. You have anything to say?
Need something?
Oh, no. Are you ready to do this?
I don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore.
Let me know if you need anything.
We've got enough to worry about right now. You stay focused, and I'll worry about me.
Alright. Go on through the gate. I understand this is probably a difficult time for you. Is right, old Rod. You're standing here. If I get accosted and I can still see this gate, I'm gonna march back and punch you in your mouth. It's mid-morning, so we should be okay. But one can never be sure. One can really never be sure. And just for the sake of it... Nope, okay. We should get a decent autosave once we get out of Dayspring Canyon. So, I'm looking for a good hard save. So, we don't have to repeat all that stuff inside, talking to Easteron and everything. But yeah, like I said, it is kind of doesn't really make sense that they would all leave just in the middle of the night. Nobody even went back to even grab an apple. They're just like, alright, yep, we're just gonna sprint across Skyrim to kill some vampires with nothing but the clothes on our back. And it's like, well, that's kind of silly. You're gonna get yourself killed doing that kind of nonsense. Show up to your fight already exhausted, you know? Alright. Old Talos. Weird sword. Has like no hilt. Yeah, weird looking sword. Weird looking worm that he's killing. Snake, serpent thing. I'm sure that's figurative, but I don't know if you guys heard the tick of the audio there. Hopefully not. There we go. There's a good autosave. We seem to be okay for the time being. Alright, so let me just... I don't know who that is, but we're just going to let them do their thing. We're good to go. So, from here, yep, right in that direction. So, I'm trying to think. it might be a good idea. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll do this all off screen just to make life easy. But I'll probably head up here, grab the carriage from Riften up to Windhelm, and then from Windhelm I'll follow out past Anga's Mill right to Raudbathar. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But of course I will see you guys either at Windhelm, probably after Windhelm, on our way to Raudbathar. So yeah, I will see you all in just a little bit. Alright, well, we are somewhere in the vicinity. Let's get this. Take care of that ice wraith. There we go. So you can see our marker is over there, but this right in front of us on the mini-map popped up. I think I need to backtrack and go the other way around this hill. So instead of continuing on in that direction, I decided to sort of loop, but that might not quite be where we need to go. So I'm going to get back down this hill. But yeah, pretty uneventful. Just went right to the Riften stables, grabbed the carriage up to Windhelm, and just started heading out this way. There's another ice wraith.
Who's there?
The ice wraith. You can deal with that, right? Oh no, we've got a bunch of Dwemer ruins. Okay. So, let's see. I'm looking for... No, Serana, come on, just finish up the ice wraith. I don't want to get too far away from you, but... So, great lift at Raudbathar. It's open. Take us to Blackreach? Yeah, it takes us to Blackreach. Okay. So we've got up the hill. See what the place is. It's right here. This is where we have, oh, now it's leading us to... Where's that? I can't tell. Okay, so there's no way in here. Okay. This must be the place, right? Do you really want to do this?
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. I'll try and make this quick.
Bastard!
Decapitation. Anybody else want to do anything silly? I don't think so. Bandit Thug, grab some gold. Grab some gold. You guys all have orcish arrows, which is nice, but... we'll grab your gold. Cool. Let's see what this place is. We've got a Raudbathar, and we have an actual map marker, which is promising. Let's see what happens if I... Yep. Awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take an autosave. That's not what I wanted to do, but we'll take the autosave. We're pretty much about to wrap up the episode. I'm actually pretty much just going to get inside, clear the way. Lost to the Ages. Let's get rid of that for right now, just so it's not cluttering up the mini-map. And let's go inside Raudbathar. And then, like I said, we'll just make sure this first little area is open, and then I'll probably wrap it. Yeah, we're going to be sitting right about a healthy half-hour episode, so I wanted to kind of get into Raudbathar a little bit, because Dwemer Ruins can take a while, and I'd like to get Harken killed and get this quest line wrapped, but really it was both of these quests that I wanted to do for this chapter, so let's just see what's going to happen. We're gonna just take care of this real quick. There we go. This seems familiar. I feel like I've been to Raudbathar before. Because I remember coming in here, there was a person sleeping, and then there's this fire that you can't really get around well, you can get around it, but you can't turn it off. Let's take a quick peek around. Alright, cool. So we've got some more bandits in here. These doors don't close. So let's get out here, and then we can stand up. No big deal. In here, nope, just some metal. We'll go up here. Light source. Yep, this has a good light source. Alright, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Well, everybody, thanks for hanging out here on this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do hit that like button. It really does mean a lot. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button as well to stay up to date on all things SGA. As always, I am active down in the comments. I love getting to chat with you guys down there, so feel free to drop in below and say hello. And yeah, next episode, maybe another episode after that, will be through Raud Bathar. But yeah, stay tuned for some Dwemer ruins. I will see you all on the next episode.